Hey guys, it's Heather from Kell of a Plan, and this is a video that has been requested by several people, so I'm making it today and I'm super excited. I'm calling this video a Planner Newbies shopping list. If you are a planner newbie, what are some things you should buy right when you get started? I don't want to overwhelm you with too much stuff, but I want to show you the tools that I use the most so that you can use them as well. And this is really just to get into basic planning. You don't need all the things, but you do need some of the things. So I'm going to be making this video today to show you guys what I suggest for a planner newbie to have as their shopping list. I will put links to all of these items in the description so that you can easily add them on Amazon or scrapbook.com or wherever you want to shop online so that you don't even have to leave your house to do this shopping. So, are you ready? Let's get started. My first tip for planner newbies is to pick out your planner. You need a planner. This is my current planner that I'm using. I use the Happy Planner, so this list is kind of geared towards Happy Planner newbies. You can get a Happy Planner at Michael's, Joann's, Hobby Lobby, Staples, some Walmarts, and you can also get them on Amazon and thehappyplanner.com and scrapbook.com and all kinds of places. So I have another video on choosing the best layout for you, so I will link that in the description so that you can check it out, so that you can be sure to purchase the right layout and know which planner is going to suit your lifestyle the best. But the first thing you need to add to your shopping list is your planner. Pick out your planner. Make sure it's one that's going to work for you. I prefer the Happy Planner because of the discbound system, and this video is kind of geared towards Happy Planners. So, pick out your Happy Planner. The next thing that I think is a must that should be added to a Happy Planner newbies list is a Happy Notes notebook. Even if you don't think you'll use it as a notebook, you need to purchase at least one Happy Notes for several reasons. Reason number one, you automatically have an extra set of covers if you decide you want to switch your covers out, okay? Number two is it comes with 3 dividers. So even if you don't use this as a notebook, you can take out one of these dividers, put it in your planner, and have a section for whatever it is that you need an extra section for. Maybe it's a section for extra pages that you make, or you want a section just with note paper in your planner, or maybe it's a section for finances or whatever. You have 3 dividers that are blank that you can add the words to that you can pop into your planner. So even if you don't use this as a notebook, I highly suggest it. Plus, it comes with tons of paper. I don't know about you, but I love to just have a section in the back of my planner with note paper. And so it just comes with tons of note paper. So what I would do if I was a planner newbie is I would buy a notebook. I would take one divider and a section of paper. I'd put it in the back of my planner so that I had a section of note paper. And then I would use the other 2 dividers to have 2 other sections in my planner. I personally have an extra pages section, and then I have a sermon note section. So I can show you. This is the wrong planner. I've already moved them. Sorry, guys. So, this is my extra sheets where I've put in one of the dividers, and then I make a bunch of extra sheets. And then this is my note paper where I have note paper in the back. And then my sermon notes are still in my October planner. So, I would definitely suggest getting a Happy Notes for any planner newbie, Happy Planner newbie. It should definitely be on your shopping list, okay? After that are some of my favorite supplies that I use on a regular basis, okay? First off is pick your favorite pen. I personally love the Papermate Flare for regular writing. It is a kind of a thicker tip, almost like a marker tip. I love it in black, but I also have it in all the colors. It doesn't smear or bleed on Happy Planner pages. So I personally love the Papermate Flare. You may not, it's totally up to you. You have to find a pen that works for you. If I want to write smaller, I love the Tombow Mono drawing pens. These are technically for drawing, but they have really fine tips. And so I love to use these when I need to write really small in my planner as well. So this is another great pen that I would add to any planner newbies list. If you want to learn brush lettering, okay, if you want to have fancy lettering in your planner, then I would suggest picking up a Tombow Foodie pen, okay? It's technically spelled, I can't hold on to it a different way, but nickname is Foodie. It is a small tip, okay, that is really easy to control. So I suggest this pen for newbies a lot. It's a small enough tip that you can write in your planner and you can control it. I highly suggest these. They are great in your planner. So if you're someone who wants to have fancy lettering in your planner, I also have a playlist on lettering basics, and then this is a great pen for newbies. Okay, so those are kind of my tips when it comes to pens in your planner, but it's really a trial and error. You need to figure out the pens that work best for you. Okay, next up is you need an X-Acto knife. Okay, these are my two favorite X-Acto knives. They are both from Fiskars. Okay, this one is, I call this one the finger X-Acto knife. You could slide your finger in, and then that way you have really good control when you're cutting tiny details. And you might be saying, well, what am I going to be cutting in my planner? A lot. You're going to be cutting stickers, you're going to be cutting washi tape, and it's really easy to do with an X-Acto knife. If you don't think you'll like the finger one, maybe you think that's kind of a weird way to hold an X-Acto knife, I also love this X-Acto knife from Fiskars. It is also still easy to hold and to control, and I really love this one as well. So these are the two X-Acto knives that I usually recommend to people. You can change out the blades, and they're just really good quality. I haven't had to change the blades at all, and I use them all the time. So I love both of these from Fiskars. My next thing that should be added to a newbie's shopping list is a pair of tweezers. I know that probably sounds crazy. I was someone who didn't use tweezers in my planner forever, and then my friend sent me these. My friend Alice sent me these. These are made from Close by My Heart. Apparently this brand does not exist anymore, and you cannot find this exact pair of tweezers anywhere. I have been asked so many times, Heather, where do you get your tweezers? A friend sent these to me. You cannot get these exact ones, but I will link similar ones in the description so that you can check them out. What you really want is you want a pair of tweezers with the long end, because that's what really helps you when you are trying to place little tiny stickers like bullet points and stuff like that. So you can find some with long ends like this in the jewelry section of craft stores, and I will also link it in the description so that you it won't be the link to this exact one, but it will be linked to a similar one. Okay. And then I also suggest to pick up some permanent adhesive. I go through this like crazy. It really helps if you want to Frankenplan and tape some pages together, or tape some things into your planner that aren't stickers, like photos or scrapbook paper. I literally use like tons of this. This is a pack where you can take this off and replace it. So I literally just keep extras in my planning cart next to my desk, because you never know when you're going to run out, and then you just pop it back on. This particular brand is Tombow. It is my favorite permanent adhesive. There's lots of different options at craft stores, but this one is really, really good. I highly suggest it. So the next thing that should be on a planner newbie's shopping list is sticker books. The Happy Planner has so many options when it comes to sticker books that it can be really overwhelming, because they have over 100. So I went through and I picked out 3 of my favorites that I think a newbie would love. Okay, first off is Colorful Boxes, the first one. This is the best one. I love it so much. It's basically a book of just colorful boxes and checklists, but you'll see me use this over and over in my videos. So if you watch my Plan With Me videos and you want to create spreads that are similar to mine, this is going to be the sticker book that you definitely want to pick up, because I use it all the time. And then, of course, I love the fun florals. This is more of a decorative sticker book, so if you're going to be more of a functional planner, you may not want to pick this one up. But this one is great just to add floral accents to your plans. So basically, you can make like the daily part super functional, and then you could add these florals on the edges, and it automatically spruces up your planner without doing a whole lot of decorating, which is why I love it, and I think it's a good suggestion for newbies. And then the next one that I'm suggesting is Essential Planning, mainly because this sticker book has everything that you need to plan. It has a little bit of everything. It has checklists, it has hourly strips, it has habit trackers, it has lots of checklists, little decals, appointment stickers, flight stickers, weekend banners. It has the holidays. It has a little bit of everything. And so I think this is a really good book for newbies, because you can use this book and then figure out what it is that you're using a lot of. If you're using a lot of the food stickers, then you could go buy the food sticker book. If you're using a lot of the bill stickers, then you could go buy the budget sticker book. If you're using a lot of the habit trackers, you could go buy a sticker book that has more habit trackers in it. I think this this is just a really good sticker book to help newbies figure out what kind of stickers they want to use, and then you can then go buy a book with more of those stickers. So this is one that I highly suggest for newbies because I think it really helps you to figure out what kind of planner you are. So these are my current 3 suggestions for newbies that you should add to your shopping list. The next thing that a newbie should add to their shopping list is a paper trimmer. I use my paper trimmer all the time, whether it is to trim photos or scrapbook paper or pages, like when I did the blackout spread for Halloween. I use it all the time. I use it a lot more than I even thought I would. And this one, again, is from Fiskars. This video is not sponsored by Fiskars, even though I've shown several of their products. I just really love their products. They have really good quality products, and I just love them. Not sponsored, but shout out to Fiskars. So this is a great paper trimmer. I got this one at Joann's, but I will link it in the description. You just slide your paper in and then cut it. It does come with an extra blade, which is awesome for when this one gets dull. The next thing that I would say needs to go on a newbie's shopping list is the Happy Planner Punch. This is actually my second one. I just purchased this one about 2 weeks ago. My first one lasted me almost 4 years. I had it for 3.5 years before it finally died on me, and it served me very well. And so this one is for the classic size. The pink one is for the big. If you're going to use multiple planners, I would go ahead and suggest buying the pink one, because then you can punch big, classic, and mini all on that one punch. This one you can punch classic and mini on. So if you're going to be using all 3 sizes, you might as well invest in the pink one, but otherwise the blue one is great. But this is so good because if you decide that you want to washi tape the edge of your pages and you need to repunch the holes, this is good. If you decide you want to put scrapbook and you need to repunch, this is good. If you want to add in pictures, this is good. It just makes it, honestly, if you're going to use the Happy Planner, the discbound system, the punch is like what makes this planner amazing. And so I highly suggest investing in one. Like, it seriously will change your planning life. Okay. And then the last thing that I want to suggest for planner newbies is some kind of planner bag to carry your things in. This could be a tote bag, it could be a backpack, it could be a pencil pouch just for your tools. But if you're going to be planning on the go, you're going to want to find some kind of bag to help you carry these items. I personally have a couple of different bags on my Etsy shop that you can check out, and my Teespring. This particular bag is on my Teespring. It says She Planned a Life She Loved. This one is full of black Papermate pens because I love them so much that I have a whole bag full of them. Yes, I do. But this is a really good size for pens. I also have a bigger size of this one on my Teespring shop, and then I have several other pencil bag options on my Etsy shop. And I also have backpacks and tote bags, but you can also find planner bags anywhere you look. So I would just suggest doing some research, finding the bags that you like. I will link some of my favorite bags that are from my shop, but there's tons of options out there. So if you're a planner newbie, I hope this video helped you to figure out what it is that you need at the beginning of your journey. I hope this helped you narrow down your shopping list. I promise everything I suggested you will use. It's not a lot of frivolous stuff. It's things that you will use in your planner that you will find super, super helpful. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are not a planner newbie, I'd love to hear in the comments what you would add to this list. If you could add something that you use on a regular basis that you think a planner newbie needs. If you are a planner newbie, I'd love to hear if this video helped you out. If you like this video, I hope you hit the like button. If you want to see more of my videos, hit that subscribe button, and happy planning.